Racing isn't easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world. Go head-to-head against other drivers chosen by skill-based matchmaking to ensure competitive racing at every level. Compete across all your favorite series. In officially licensed cars, engineered to deliver the most accurate driving experience possible. Join a race or host your own with players from across the globe. Race against the computer or in a league with friends. Feel the thrill behind the wheel. Visit iRacing.com.
Good evening, everybody. How are we? Quick
Good,
sound
thanks,
check.
AJ.
Can you all hear us out there?
Evening,
What a
AJ.
What a way to intro the V8 vets with that song. That's great.
It's awesome, isn't it? I love it.
Good evening, everyone.
Yeah, how are we all? We've got Zippy here. We've got Mark Dial, Luke.
Yep.
Wonderful.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
I hope not.
Well, welcome everyone to Watkins Glen. The Watkins Glen's had its first race in 1948 when it was just a 6.6 mile public road course that ran through the village streets. An event put Watkins Glen on the international racing map. It held the Formula One era between 1961 and 1980. I'll go back to it. Hang on, just excuse me while I go through all my notes. The actual track that we raced on was in 1956 to the current day. It's 3.45 miles, 5.552 kilometres, 11 turns. Lap record is 1.23.9166 by Sebastian Bordals in a Dallara DW12 in 2017 in an Indy car.
Any rare birds at Watkins Glen, Zippy, that we should know about?
Well, we'll discuss this a bit later, but yeah, it's the red-bellied woodpecker.
Of course
nice.
it is. And the question everyone's wanting to know, Zippy, is how many deaths have we had here, mate?
Well,
apart from last Thursday night, I mean.
Yeah, well, there's a few Thursday night, but yes, it's actually got quite a history. It's got 12 deaths and one spectator death. And I had my neighbour Jamie Peters come over last night to have a few frothies around the fire, and he was all excited because he's been watching the broadcast here and there, and he's been saying about the deaths. He said he's going, the Watkins Glen has a lot of deaths, and the one that he wanted to bring up the most was a guy named Francis Cavert, who was driving a Formula One in 1973. He struck the barrier in the S's, and it was so bad that it actually removed his head. And that accident prompted the team to withdraw from the rest of the season. So that's how bad it was.
Yeah, no safety back then.
Nah.
Too much information for me. I want to withdraw from the whole evening just on that.
The fact that they did hold the Formula Ones until 1980, and that season actually Australia's own Alan Jones won the season that year too. So that was the last time they had the Formula Ones.
Nice.
See, Aussie win, but this is a great track to race. I must say I do enjoy this one, even with the new changes in the inner loop.
Yeah, the graphical changes are really nice.
Yeah, I did it. Really good. Because they changed the profile of the curb going into the bus stop too, didn't they? I didn't find it too bad. I thought it was the car rode it reasonably well if you hit it in the right spot.
If you got it right, yeah. If you got it wrong though, you could end up in the wall.
You could end up headless.
Just while we've got the map up, where that red stripe is at the bus stop, just where the red meets the white, that's just a horrible spot.
It is a very horrible. I like this track so much better without the chicane. The chicane is not my favourite spot. Or the bus stop. Well, to.
It's certainly. I get it's hard to have a clean race with that bus stop there, but I don't know. I think it makes it. Yeah, I quite enjoy the bus stop, to be honest.
Well, it's named well, being called the bus stop, because many times I've had to park my car there and
catch the bus home.
Can't call it the bus stop; it's the inner loop.
Yeah, inner loop.
Well, anyway, coming into the third race, the leading point getters are so far. Darryl Callahan still got first spot. Roy Clark still got second spot. David Diddell moves up into third. KO moves into 4th. James Boardman into 5th. Will Munro, great drive, up into 6th. Peter Verme up to 7th. Jason Dunn, the big mover, up 17 spots into 8th. Fletcher Christensen up into 9th. And Andrew Galley into 10th. So, yeah, that's the top 10 for this race.
Nice. So still anyone's chance?
Awesome, though, Zippy. Thanks for that. Right, we'll get rid of this circuit. And what did you say we're going to talk about? Woodpeckers.
It's called the Red Belly Woodpecker.
Wow. You amaze me every week, mate. Right, we'll see if we can find the grid.
We need one of those, don't we?
All right.
Look at that. Phil Manuel leaves Team AJR and puts it on pole first race up. Well done to him.
I know, with a 149.936. Great time. Nathan Vivero in 2nd. Peter Verme in 3rd, with David Dundell in 4th. Roy Clark in 5th. Justin Wood in 6th. Paul Preston in 7th. Simon Faz in 8th. Dom Grundy in 9th. James Broadman in 10th. Joel Osterwald in 11th. Glenn Collison in 12th. Adrian Zippy in 13th. Woohoo! Wayne Shepherd in 14th. Andrew Galley in 15th. Travis Brand in 16th. Robert Crow in 17th. Steve Vella in 18th. Daniel Schaefer in 19th. And Reg James makes your top 20.
And then we had Jeff Stanford in 21st, with Daryl Callahan in 22nd. Andrew Listener was in 23rd, with Will Munro in 24th. Peter Keller was behind him with 25th, and Tommy DeWitt in 26th. Craig Healy in 27th, myself in 28th, with Dave Holly in 29th, and Dave Galley in 30th. Michael Colop was 31st, Lester Craig in 32nd, and Andrew Johnson 33rd.
Woohoo!
Brad Hayes was in 34th. And Mark Howard 35th. 36th was Phil Whiting, Jason Dunn in 37th, Matthew Fu in 38th, James Cormack in 39th, and Tony, Ricky, and Joe and Bruce. Jeez, they had a bit of a party in race control.
Nice to see so
it
many
would appear that way.
Yes, going back to the start there, Andrew.
Yes,
Yes, Fav. Nathan, I stuffed up my qual. The first one, I hit the wall. Second lap, I did. I missed the turn on the first turn, so that was not counted. And by the time my tyres were too hot, and I couldn't set a good time, unfortunately. But yes, it's a great one for Phil. Phil and Joel Osterwell sent us a message just before the race, basically, and said they want to start up their own team. So good luck to them. We think that these are two drivers, especially Phil, that look forward to seeing their progression. I think Phil's just about ready to make split 2. I think I don't know if it's his new wheel or whatever, but this is his second pole in a row. Dave Dardell, great drive. Nathan Favero, watching him in practice, he's been right up there. Surprise, Peter Verme up there. That's really good. But Peter. Faz up in the 8th. It's James Boardman. It's Paul Preston. Everyone's talking about Paul Preston. Dom Grundy's showing some great form as well. It's great to see. But also, I'd like to, while I'm here, I think Wayne Shepherd's joined his old team now. He's gone to do his own team or to another team. Matthew Fu, I think, has also joined Affinity during the last couple of races. And is Nathan Schaefer racing tonight? I didn't see his name.
No, I don't
remember.
Okay, well, I won't mention that thing then if Nathan Schaefer's not driving tonight. Some great results. Good luck.
Yes, no more woohoos for you, Phil. We give you all our secrets and you run away.
Yeah, missed out on all the woohoos now.
And what about the new addition to AJR?
Yes, JP.
Yep, looking forward to. He hasn't got off to a great start with the first 3 rounds, but yeah, I reckon once he settles in, he's probably well, he was always quicker than me, so I can see him being in split 3 at some stage once he gets settled in and that sort of thing. So yeah, welcome,
So
welcome to JP.
He's an old driver that used to race with or race against or something like that, Andrew?
The RSRA league that we talk about quite a bit, that was quite big. What was it now? I've got a plaque here that says 2021. I was voted the most valuable player or something of this 2 series, I think it was. Anyway, yeah, it was about 4 years ago. He ran that whole league and did a bloody good job. I was ahead of his time, really. And it was the league that I went to because I couldn't really make Thursday nights work with the time zone and all that sort of thing. It was an hour earlier on a Wednesday night, and it just worked. But yeah, then that's sort of the reason why, even though I was here from day one with the vets, I took a bit of a hiatus and got quite involved in that league, and it was JP that ran that whole league. And as I say, he inspired a lot of the things that I've gone on to enjoy in iRacing, so I'm really honoured to have him in the team, and I think he'll do pretty well once he settles in. Although it sounds like he might have upset his computer on Thursday night, so where that will lead I'm not too sure, but hopefully it's all sorts itself out. Anyway, yeah, that's the story there.
Well, thanks for keeping that short and sharp and sweet there, Andrew. Welcome to Sunday, everyone.
That's the most I've spoken in about 3 years. So.
And a shout out to Brad Hayes, Brad Grant, who's still getting over his wrist injury. He's been doing some practice, and hopefully he'll be back at the start of the season. I know he's missing it, and we're missing him. So good, get well soon, Brad.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
Good to see you back.
It's good to see how involved he still is, considering he's injured. So it just shows how enthusiastic he is about it. It's really good to see.
All right, let's get this started.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I'll push some buttons and we'll see what happens.
It's like a plan.
37 laps, 2 compulsory pit stops.
And once again, the fuel wasn't 70 or 80%. It was full fuel for us.
Yep, which made it good.
Yeah, no, they changed that for all splits.
Yeah, it was full fuel for everyone this week. It said it in the sub rigs.
Always read the sub rig, guys and girls.
Yep, and Algarve is already out for sub rig.
On that list there, it says Daniel Schaefer is racing.
Oh, yeah, he is.
Just a shout out to Daniel Schaefer because this is his 50th race.
Oh, well done,
Congratulations.
Daniel.
Yeah, well done.
Rich. Oh,
Oh.
I have nightmares of that.
I got a little punch in the door on that one. Didn't feel it, though. Didn't realise it until I watched back the replay.
Yeah, pretty clean so far. You want still too wide?
I'm still trying to learn how to take off, and once again I took off crap, and I'm already down 4 spots, and I realised when I turned the first corner, I was only in 4th gear, not 3rd.
I actually have
the same.
I have an interesting thing
Oh,
about that.
there's
Here we
no-
go.
Oh, that was solid.
No.
Round he goes.
And I missed that, and then gone around this corner. You can't see it, but I lost it around that next corner.
Oops. Wasn't it following it?
Yep, 18 zibbies dropping down.
Yep.
Oh, so okay,
That was a hard hit.
on the side of the road.
And there's me straggling. And I think a great start.
Yes, Nathan got a great start.
So as for the start thing, the start procedure, I have acquired a new set, or a second-hand set of pedals from John Latham, of B&M's, and realised when I got on the grid that the pedal clutches that I normally use weren't on because I calibrated the pedals. And so I was a bit nervous on the start because I didn't have any clutches, so I just had to wait for the lights to go green, pluck first, and go. Luckily,
Scary, isn't it,
drove
when you
away
change things
nicely.
around. I've changed my dashboard software over the last 10 days or so, and it's amazing how you think you've covered everything, and then all of a sudden you go, oh, where's that countdown timer?
Yep, safety car.
Yeah,
And I'll
safety
tell you
car.
what, it was actually David Logsdale, 74-year-old, that told me where to look on your
Relative.
relative screen. It tells you down the bottom right corner as well. So I've always used a dashboard to tell me that, but it's there the whole time.
And I worked out what last week's episode was at the start line. I was showing the boys in practice that, occasionally my button would basically stick and my handbrake was left on. That's why I couldn't take off, even though I was in first.
Oh, that
No,
makes
good.
sense. At least you've found the reason. Time for a new button, is it?
Yeah, I might use the clutch pedal. What do you call it? On the side of the wheel.
The clutch pedal.
Clutch paddle, yep. But yeah, it's a bit. I have to get used to it now. I have to do, hold in, hold out, push in, push out. No, I'll get used to it.
You do that every night, though, don't you, Zip?
Yes, I do. So the movers and shakers, James Boardman up 4 spots. Glenn Collison having a ripper season, up 3. We've got Wayne Shepherd up 3. Daryl Callahan up 7. Dave Holly up 8. Jason Dunn up 14. James Cormick up 15. Phil Whiting up 11. They're the biggest movers. The biggest droppers is me.
Where's the safety car? Oh, there it is. No, it's not. There it is.
Yeah,
No, it's not.
I can't believe that you skipped straight over the top because I'm up 8 as well.
Yeah, but you're not in the double figures, really, are you?
Even I'm up 7.
You mentioned
though,
Dave
mate,
Holly.
so,
I mean,
Oh, hopefully no
Even
one hits
Andrew's
the
up.
safety car.
even AJ's up 7.
Well, I thought I'd come into pits, even though it was only first lap. I'll get in there, fill up my car, get my fresh car, and see if I can make some ground, knowing that I've got a full tank of fuel, and everyone has
Yep.
to come in and put more in.
Will we see any of the front runners come in?
I think they have to. I think the safety car was a bit of a glitch here, and did they change it, or was it the next one?
Yeah, I think just whether you changed the safety car.
Yeah, I didn't know which lap.
He was having issues.
yeah, I wasn't sure if it was now or a later one, but yeah, they did change safety cars at one stage, didn't they? Dropping in and out. Well, that's what we're seeing now, isn't it? Dropping in and out.
Right, looks like most are going around, are they?
Well, there's no use pitting because it's not counted.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Yeah,
and if
Second
you're
lap?
like me, no.
if you're
it's-
right down the back, it might be worth it. But
Oh, no, because it's not full green lap.
no,
It wasn't a full green lap, was it? No.
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 Look at them times. Everyone's flying.
This is probably a good time to talk about the red belly woodpecker. What do you reckon?
Yeah, yes.
The
Yeah.
male of the red-bellied woodpecker attracts the female to a nest cavity by calling and loud tapping on the wood. The female signals her acceptance by engaging in a mutual tapping, that's tap, 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 both sides, with the male at the nest site, after which she may help complete the cavity's excavation. Additional courtship behaviours include the male offering food and the pair sometimes engaging in vocal duels to defend
I
territory.
didn't realise the story was going to be in Morse code.
Tap, tap, tap.
Tap, tap, tap. The male may
good,
bring a
you did
gift.
get it.
The male may bring a gift of a sunflower seed to the female, either pre-shelled or by taking the time to shell it for himself. How cute is that, eh? That's so romantic.
Poor bugger's going to buy a dinner already.
Yes, it's always the way, isn't it? You have to pay for it no matter what, just to get it.
A new move you can try on your missus, Zippy.
Well, that's it. We could do the woodpecker.
Tap on the wall, see if she taps back.
Yep. Might be a telegraph.
So it's just a lot of tapping, and then if the female likes it, she'll enter the nest.
And what if she doesn't?
Then she'll fly away.
Brings a whole new meaning to the phrase "I'll tap that," doesn't it?
That's very good, Andrew. Very good.
Yeah, right.
Welcome to Zippy's Nature Show.
I got a good one for later too. It's on the It's on the hippo. That's a really good one.
No hippos on a racetrack. So they brought out the new safety car.
It's a shiny one.
This is I've seen a lot of incidences on this track over the seasons that we've raced here. I've had the Baxter hitting the safety car and pushing the safety car over the fence.
Yeah, I was going to call that one earlier, but yeah.
I've seen Faz Farrington halfway stuck through the wall of one of the fences. So yeah, it does bring a lock back. So yeah.
And even on the shorter version without the boot, it seems to generate that sort of action, doesn't it?
Yeah.
The first race we ever done in these cars was at this track.
Yes, it was, and that's And this is the only.
Yeah, right.
And back in the GT Gen 2s, this is the first track I won a race under the name of AJR.
And they're off.
Oh,
Phil's putting a lot of pressure on him.
front four got a good jump.
Oh, a bit of a twist.
Roy just lurking in the background.
Lurking, just typical lurker.
I see Reg James has got a new paint job as well.
Yeah.
Promoting his new brand of clothing. His design.
Good.
It's pretty flash, doesn't it?
Yep. So that's his own brand of clothing, isn't it?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, the colour scheme looks good.
It does. If anyone wants any merchandise, head over to SCG Images.
It seems to be as not as much many cars in yellow at this season. Then again,
Yeah, I think it's because we brought it up last season.
There's still plenty.
there's still plenty. Four in that shot.
A bit more green this season.
Good to see my old teammate Robert Crow back. He's over in the Philippines. He's moved over there from close from Bathurst, and yeah, can't wait for him to get himself hitched to a she-male.
She. Oh, he's got the run.
Nice move.
He's driving well, Craig Healy, this season. I've really been impressed with him. Raced with him in a couple of officials, and he's got it all down pat. He's RaceKraft. He's got the jump start, and he really thinks about his racing. I love the way he's been bringing it on last this season and a bit of last season.
You don't normally see him down this far.
Yeah, you got involved with what happened in the first lap.
Incident, yeah.
Yep.
See, why would people go to Bathurst when they can watch this?
Can watch both. As,
Yeah.
as that little kid said, why can't we have both?
Yeah.
No woodpeckers at Bathurst.
So that's where the birds come from. Oh no, Watkins Glen. No woodpeckers over there. There'd have to be something though, would there?
Yeah, there was. You told us last
Yeah, you
week.
told us last week.
No, but I'll just Google and see if there's an actual woodpecker or something associated to a woodpecker. Or is a woodpecker just American?
American, I think.
Yeah,
think it
don't
might
know
be.
that they're here.
I don't know, ask the coyote.
The Roadrunner.
Oh yeah, buggered that joke up, didn't I?
Yeah, it took a while there, didn't it?
Yeah, I was concentrating. There is no woodpeckers in Australia. And there's no woodpeckers in New Zealand.
That seems significant.
That's why you handle the nature shows, the nature show side of things, Zippy. I can't even tell the difference between a woodpecker and a roadrunner.
They're the same, aren't they? The top 10 so far: Nathan Pavero, Phil Manuel, Roy Clark, Peter Vermey, David Dundell, James Boardman, Justin Wood, Dom Grundy, Glenn Collison, and Wayne Shepherd, making up your top 10 so far, with Joel just behind. Roy up 2, James Boardman up 4, Glenn Collison up 3, Sheppo up 4, Daniel Schaefer up 5.
What were we saying about not so many yellow cars?
I know. Sexy picture of you, Zippy.
Yep.
With your long blonde hair out.
Yes, I should change that one day, but I don't have many photos in Discord.
No appropriate ones, anyway.
Not with you with clothes on. It is a lovely track, though. I do like it. Yeah, it's flowing. It's got everything there.
Yeah.
The last time we raced, we didn't do the bus stop. So you could do about 11 and 12 laps on your starting fuel. With the safety car, they might make it lap 13, 14.
Yep, I think from memory, I think I went in at lap 11.
Peter Kelleher's out, Andrew Gully's out.
I'm just wondering when we're going to get a special guest pop in.
Uh-oh.
There we go.
Yeah, just speak of the devil.
I told you, I'm always out doing stuff, and I thought, I'll get back about this time. So
That was timing.
there you go.
I just happened to look up and see you in third place, and I thought, yeah, you're due in. 23rd place, I would, you would be here.
The top three pulling away from the field.
I got to look at the back of Phil's car. Check out his new paint scheme.
It doesn't look right, does it?
I was sitting there trying to work out what was going on. Did I not reload my paints properly? I think I set them twice at the start of the grid because I could see his paint was different.
We give him all our secrets and he runs off with it.
Didn't even see you sneak in, Roy.
How are you, mate?
That is so good.
Yeah, no heart attack this time.
I did it and Luke was practicing the other night and I pushed it. Just about jumped out of his sim by the sound of it.
I didn't even know anyone was in the Discord with me. I was just driving around doing a lap and then all of a sudden, bang, 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 FBI. Scared the crap out of me.
And then he put his drugs away and he was fine.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope you didn't flush them.
Nathan was pretty quick, actually, on Thursday night, wasn't he? Look at him.
Yeah.
Yes.
Practice time, I think, for 1:49.8, something like that.
Phil did a really interesting strategy here. I thought I like to go like a few laps before the end because I don't want to get caught in traffic as well. But because we'd had that safety car, I didn't know if there was going to be a big enough gap to come out into.
Both are in, Phil and Joel.
I like to catch everybody as they're going into the pits, sort of thing. When I do the earlier stop, for me anyway.
This was a fun track for catching people as you were going into the pits.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I had a few people calling out that they obviously had somebody jammed up their backside going, yeah, no, I'm coming in.
We had it in our split where a car decided to cut across in front of me to the pits at the last moment, and I gave him a little tap, help into the pits.
Did he find the water barrel?
Yeah, it was closed.
Yeah, it was just full tank of fuel. I just didn't have anything to catch him, let alone I could catch him, but I just couldn't get past him.
Yeah, people had to make mistakes for you to get a pass on them. I know for myself, I just sort of, especially at the beginning of the race there, I just sort of tried to save as much fuel as I could. Under safety car, I think I was clutching everywhere to save every drop I could, so that I took less during those pit stops.
I'd just like to say that Zippy's performance review isn't going well because I'm the leading Team AJR driver in split 3 at this stage.
Yeah, but I do have a full tank of fuel. So my object was to try and catch them, just knowing that I had a full tank and they had to fill up or put more fuel in, I might catch them. They've already moved up to 28, so I was sort of getting pretty pleased with that.
So you stopped on lap 1, did you?
I had to, I smashed my car.
Okay.
I see Mark's using John Latham's pedals and he's flying. He's up 12.
Yes, doing a great job.
What was that? John Latham was driving for Mark, did you say?
Yeah, that's right.
I didn't know he was in split 1.
Well, we all know.
As long as it wasn't Peter Latham.
Yeah, even then, still do a better job, wouldn't he?
No. Pete wasn't actually in. He wasn't racing this week.
Yeah, because he was driving.
That's right, he was doing yours.
Yeah.
It's like Blake Warburg.
I know where Pete was.
Dave Bulldog.
Yeah, well, we know that's true, but I know where Pete was this Thursday night. So yeah.
When I say Peter Latham, I meant the politician.
Okay.
I caught
Tell you
with
what.
sex tape.
Mike's doing really well since he's come back up from split 4, hasn't he?
Yep. I think Mike, after watching Simon Black last night, Mike has taught Simon how to do the launch. He got a really good start last night.
Yeah, Simon had a great race last night.
I just want to know why nobody does that stuff for me and falls off the track in front of me. For me, like to just let me get through to the lead.
Yeah, that was gifted to
Abel
him,
must have
wasn't it?
just been. Abel must have been just sitting there going, "How good is this?"
Yep. What happened to Reg James and Tommy DeWitt?
They pitted.
They're out.
No, Reg is in the pits at the moment.
Yeah, but
no,
he put
Reg,
it on lap 1. So
No, Reg-
it's been
Oh, yeah.
a while.
Reg had internet issues or had something. He had an issue.
Oh yes, he
so
did.
he had
because
to
I
get
remember.
out.
Yeah, I remember seeing it saying it had transported him to the pits.
Oh,
It actually came up. It was one of those times.
Oh yes,
Peter-
yeah, you're right. It was an iRacing thing. Took him
Yes.
out, wasn't it? Yeah, I remember
Yep.
seeing the message too. Now that you mention it.
I thought, oh my God, that's the first time I've seen it in our league race that's happened.
Yeah, I agree. That's why I'd forgotten about it actually until you mentioned it.
And Peter Kelleher, after the accident on the first lap, he hit the escape button by mistake.
yes, I see, Dave Baldock. They didn't like how well you went the last couple of races, so they paid someone to take you out on Thursday night.
I've seen
Yeah,
it fun lately. That go.
I was going to say Dave Bulldog.
He's in the chat.
He's in the chat. He was down to 15 frames, but I was listening to, I was reading, Hoffy said that he was down to 5 frames a second last night in the race.
Starting
Yeah,
he's joined in on the chat because he knows he'll be in split 3 next season.
Yeah. Yeah, you're coming to us, and we're going to give you one hell of a time.
I did strength field on Monday night, and I had a lot of shutters. So I actually think it's something with iRacing at the moment. And I know when I was watching John's replay last night, had a lot of shutters in it as well. So I think there's just something going on.
But why is
There
it?
seems to have been a lot of people reporting computer problems, since
Yep.
Thursday. So, and I know, well, I don't want to give too much away, but yeah, I had problems Thursday, and then it did some weird things since then as well. So I hope it's okay, but I can't actually find anything wrong with it. Just yeah.
Travis has gone into the pits for his first pit stop because I was slowing him down.
It's just weird. It's only happening to some and not others. So.
At the Scops
There you
race
go.
the other
So
day.
what?
was
Yeah,
the
we're
same
lap
thing too.
11. Yeah, I pitted then too. So
Yeah, and I thought I'd milk it.
Yeah, you ran long, didn't you, Mark? Yeah. Yeah, I came out. and I
Red's
was
got
in the-
that mystery front
Beautiful.
bumper he runs sometimes on again.
That means you're down on pace because it's damaged.
It took me ages to try and work out how I'd messed up the paint, but we worked out he's prone to hitting things with it.
So yeah, I was very stoked because I came out and Phil was caught behind all these guys. So
Yeah.
I managed to jump him in the pit stops. And I
Phil-
took on a heap of fuel too. I took 85 litres, I think.
Phil got
I
through.
think I
Paul
took
got slowed
60.
down.
Well, because it was such a... Basically, we could get home from... Basically,
Yeah, I just
pretty early.
decided to run with 60, seeing as we'd started with 50. I mean, that's in theory, that's what the setup was designed
Get
to
home.
do, was run with 50. So, yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah, didn't get that far.
Lap 7 or 8 was the get home number.
Yeah, that's right. So it was like, I wanted to pit early, so in case there was a safety car, you can take the fuel and get home type of thing.
Brad, up 17.
I've come into pits.
Oh, but Brad's pit won't count, will it? Lap 2?
No,
Nope, won't count.
he was the same as me. He had some damage, so he thought he would just scoot to the back of the pack, get most of it fixed, and fill up.
Yeah, it's still an option, but it just means that you're committing yourself to 3 stops. Huh?
Yeah, I know,
So
but
you're always hoping that there's going to be another safety car and it'll cover
And
it.
if you, yep, and you get a 20, if you're just changing tyres and taking 20 litres, you can be in and out a lot quicker.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
mean, my whole thing is when I came out in that gap all by myself, it was like, you beauty, I can just run laps, and I think I set the fastest lap of the race in that period as well. And I just ran all by myself and drove up to the guys who'd taken less fuel than me, because that was sort of my.
Here we go.
Hopefully at the end I'd have less.
So I had them both on my tail.
Shepherd and Crow.
No love lost here between the Infinity Boys and now the Fishy, now that Wayne's switched teams, hey?
Yeah. Yeah, it was a shock to me when I heard it. But yeah, I heard it last week. I put it on the broadcast last week.
Yep.
I just knew that he'd left. I didn't know what team he'd joined. But yeah, like I said, they've gained Matthew Fu, so so they've still got good numbers.
Unlucky there, Peter Keller.
So he pounded me.
It's interesting the strategy that some people took here, because you've got, people who come in like Faz. I felt like he took a really quick stop on that first stop that he's in for now.
Yep.
Because he's on the pit exit now. Because he came out right in front of me.
See, the ones that pitted under the safety car, if a safety car comes out now, they're going to be screwed, because everyone can do their final stop to get home, and they've still got 2.
Showed me, Andrew.
Go to Zippy, quick!
Yeah, not me, Zippy.
Trying to find you.
Look at that long blonde hair of Zippy's.
Can't believe it's not Zippy.
It's not butter. So Wayne's trying to go for the inside. And
Oh!
And
Oh,
then
I've already used my fast repair.
Oh.
Oh!
And that's
Andrew. That's where my wheel failed.
So I'd used my fast repair, so that was me. I crawled back to the pits and said good night.
I saw Zippy go off, and next thing, all my wheel just went hard left.
Why did you do it, Zippy?
Yeah, I was going to say. What files have you been sending, Andrew?
Yeah.
Yep, so all the ones that pitted under the safety car are going to...
So we still got four that haven't pitted.
Yep. So now everyone that has pitted can pit again and get home.
So we've got James Borman technically in the lead.
Yes.
Yep.
Geez, Phil's moved down quite a bit, but as I think he said in the chat that he's put a lot of fuel in, so... Yeah,
Well, as I said, I put 85 in, and I wasn't going to put much more than that, because you don't know how much you're going to save, and I think I only needed 25 litres to get home with then.
Was the car drivable, AJ, or no?
No, it wouldn't even start.
Yep. So it is
All
a
that
safety
hard,
car.
yeah. So I presume it blew an engine or something when it hit the wall, but yeah, wouldn't start. So I had to tow.
And I couldn't get any fast repairs, so it wasn't wasn't worth sticking around for another 8-9 minutes.
Alright, we should see everyone start to come in then.
Yes, makes good opportunity for the top 4 now to come in during safety car.
Yep, here they go. This is around about where we had ours. We had ours on lap 13, so it's a long stint on tyres at the end.
And depending on how they go, because they all pitted early, how much fuel they in, they could get out quite quick.
Yeah. So and obviously these boys, I would expect they're going sort of a 20-20 split is what I would have tried to do if I'd have pitted early in those first few laps.
Good evening, Nathan Favero.
Good evening,
Yeah.
gents. How you going?
Not too
Hey.
bad.
Ed.
I thought I'd jump in just as the lurker's about to jump me in this pits.
The lurker. It's thickened.
It hasn't happened yet. It hasn't
No,
happened yet.
sorry. Spoiler.
Spoiler.
You got plenty of pace there, Nathan?
Yeah, it was going all right this week.
As I said, I only had 25 litres to put in at that last stop, so that was it. I was in and out.
I think I put 107, or I got it up to 117 or something, so I don't know how many I put in. But it was a lot.
Yeah, I put 85 in that very first stop.
Probably should have put less in, knowing there's a safety car, and probably not going to use it all. But I didn't. I let the crew chief decide, and anyway, things you learn as you get along things.
Yeah, but it also depends. Like, you got to know how many people are a lap down. Are you going to get 2, 3? Are you only going to get 1 lap?
Yeah.
Isn't Bruce doing a great job in the safety car?
He was driving away from the field by the looks of it there. It's amazing job.
Doing a great job.
He's not blinking.
He's always in control.
He's very experienced.
I wasn't going to pit this time round, but I was on the back of Will, and Will mentioned that he was going in, and I thought, well, if you're going in, so am I. So I've jumped Will, but when I come out of the pit lane, switching from the fuel up window on the black box back to the relative, I ran over the line and screwed that up. So yeah, black flag, had to go in next lap and do a drive-through.
Wow, yeah, that bloody hurts, doesn't
And the
it?
safety car.
At least, yeah, well, they put me to the back end of the right down the back, because I had to stop. That's what that whole we're going to check out your pit exit was about.
Yeah.
And I thought that was, I actually thought that was Joe Mahoney being a bit funny, because I've been giving him a bit of, there's been a bit of banter between him and me in the GT3s. So I thought he was just stirring me about it. But when I went up later on, I find out he wasn't stirring me about it.
We have to say Brad Hayes, well done, up into 5th spot. Our own lone AJR car left in the field.
So everybody,
Go Brad.
everybody in front of me has got to do another stop.
Yep.
So I'm feeling. I went, yep, perfect. Saved enough fuel. Jumped. Did everything I wanted to do.
Well, they don't have to if they don't want to.
No, they don't have to.
Well, a couple of guys, I was looking at my JRT, and I'm sure a couple of them had 2 stops, and then I was trying to work out the maths. I'm like, how have they done 2 stops? When did they do their second stop? How are they in front? So it was doing my head in. But anyway, wait to see how it plays out.
It was on that lap 1 and lap 2.
Lap 1 too, yeah.
Yeah, where it didn't count, but it's a good strategy. Get you up near the front. Hopefully you can pull away.
Yeah, I was watching with Bathurst last week. I was sort of like, how did Ross get in front of Phil? I was like, shit. Then I realised while watching last week that he didn't pit. Everyone else did.
But Phil got caught in traffic as well last week in that very first stop, because he was, like, I didn't expect any of us to get near him last week.
Yeah, Nathan's been setting some awesome times in practice, same as Phil. I was matching them, but they were doing it more consistently than I could.
It's a bit hit and miss though. Like you do your practice and you hot lapping, and it's different when you get into a race. I did make sure I did a couple of officials this week, and I think you get more out of doing races than you do just practicing. So
Yeah,
Hot
I
laps.
agree.
Hot laps are pointless.
I wouldn't
So I
say
think
it's pointless, but yeah, there's definitely more to be gained out of actual racing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need race pace, not
And
hot lap.
even when it's a track you don't know that well, I mean, often you pick it up faster if you're tailing someone else anyway.
I think if you qualify in the top 10, you're a chance. You just don't know what's going to happen. So
Yeah, I don't think I'm the fastest qualifier. But I think I've got fastest lap twice this season.
Stop
in the race.
bragging. Stop bragging, will you?
Hey, it's 1 point. Do you know how many times I get that bonus? Never.
my account at the end, who knows?
Actually, I did see that on the points that you got the fastest lap, and I'm thinking, what grip hacks are you running?
It's all about consistent lap times. That's what you need.
Yeah, that's really what I try to be, as consistent as I can be. And that it's that drop off. It's like, how can you control that drop off? So I work on looking after the tyres, trying to square things up a bit, try not to spin the wheels.
Yes.
I reckon you helped me out this week, Roy.
No,
You,
'cause that's my only advantage against M1.
No,
at the
but
moment.
last week during the Bathurst broadcast, you were speaking on here, and you said, I reckon those M1 boys use too much tyre.
I do.
And so I was trying to focus on it this week, and I think I did work out that I've been scrubbing the tyres a bit much and putting too much steering angle in. So I was really working on that this week, and it worked. So,
Yeah.
But I was quicker.
Because I just noticed the amount of races you guys will drive away from me, and then halfway through a stint, you all come back to me every time.
Yep. We had that on Thursday, and it's a bit everyone pushed a bit too hard, and their tyres were a bit screwed at the end.
Yeah.
Hey, Luke.
Yes, Zippy.
How do
Not
male hippos attract females?
I don't know, Zippy. How do they?
Well, this is really weird. This is awesome. This one. The male hippos will vigorously wag their tails while simulating. Sorry.
Say it.
And at the same time, they're defecating and urinating. That's just awesome.
Oh, that's so sexy.
And we're away by the looks of it. I didn't realise there was
You've
that
got
big a
the
gap
new
between
heights,
second
Zippy.
and third.
So flicking shit around is like, sexy.
That's it for a hippo. I reckon there's some towns around Australia that do the same thing.
I reckon you should put the camera on Roy, AJ.
Hippos are a worry.
Yeah, that would probably be an option, AJ. So my plan here was, if I could put a couple of these cars that I think have got one more stop to go in between me and the rest of the guys. So for Brad, I'm playing peekaboo with his windows, just trying to put him off. And perfect, it works. And then I don't quite allow enough room for him to be there on the side.
Oh no!
And what was victory just slips away as I fall further and further back down through the field.
Picking on them AJR cars.
I know.
Oh, that new toy he's found.
So
So cool, I don't have to talk and I can still express myself.
So yeah, I was a little grumpy with myself at this particular point.
Red mist was up.
Oh yeah, and I'm trying to just pull it back, and I'm just trying to get past Dave, because I'm thinking if I can just get past Dave, I can get back to the back of the guys. It's all good. Don't panic.
Were
Things
you
will change.
at this stage of the race, or in around this vicinity, were you watching where Callahan was?
No, like, I knew he had a bad qualifying, but I actually had no idea where he was in the race. I was just focusing on just trying to get the best result I could, and as I said, at this particular point, I was Red Mist Supreme going, I need to get past. And, this track is just, as long as you hit your braking points and everything else, you can't pass anybody.
No.
Not at all.
Right, so if anyone notices, Norman has dropped through the field a long
Who?
way. Simon
Baz.
Barrington, Baz. Somehow, after he pitted, he had wets on.
Oh, I thought I heard somebody
yeah,
had wets
yeah.
on. Okay, that's who it was.
Really?
I
He
was
also,
trying to work.
Not sure how.
I don't know how it
because
happens,
knowing,
but I've heard of it happening to others too.
Yeah, knowing Simon, he wouldn't have a button map to do that. So we're still got to get in and see what is going on with that. So there must be something binding somewhere that he doesn't know about.
Maybe he set something up accidentally.
There's a possibility. Because it happened
Yeah,
in practice
I've
4 weeks
I've
ago.
deliberately set one up now that on my stream deck that shows the sunny picture when it's on dries and a rainy picture when it's on wets, and hopefully that means that'll never happen to me. But yeah, I've heard of it happening in the past to people that haven't mapped anything.
I think at this stage, Faz was calling into race control just about every lap as well. He's having a
He was
moment.
having a really hard time, yeah.
Well, if you're on wets, I can understand why we're having such dramas. So I'm sitting here just looking at the gap from me to Phil, just increasing and increasing at this particular point, and still not calm. But Dave's doing such a good job.
Here we
There's
go.
no doubt about it.
Is this what I think? No, next couple of laps.
Phil just set the
Well,
fastest one. Oh, he's fastest lap.
Yeah, the next couple of it might even be the next lap. Lester Craig is one worth watching. Turn one.
Nice battle going on here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, a big pack. It's not gonna, you can't feel like it's going to end well.
No, there's no two-player one cars there.
Mark
Well,
Giles
okay,
in the middle of it, so you know so death is about to occur.
Actually, no. Just a good overtaking, and I was actually quite happy with that.
Must have been a good setup, was it, Mark?
No, it was my new pedals.
Oh,
They make a big difference. I always say to most people, pedals is the thing to spend the money on first.
yes.
Yeah, well, we've been playing catch up for the last 12 years. I've been started out with G27, so I'm slowly getting there.
That's what
Yeah,
I
that's
was
what I
always
started
told
with.
too, Roy. You'll get far better, when I started out, that you'll get far better improvement in your lap times out of pedals than you will out of a wheel.
Yeah. I mean, I'm like Mark, I started on a G27. Actually, I had a G25 when I first started, and it lasted about a week, and I bought a G27 massive upgrade. And I had that for ages, and then I bought a Thrustmaster, and I had that for ages, and each time I sold my stuff for almost as much as I'd paid for it, and upgraded to the next thing. So even though I was upgrading, I was really just paying that little bit extra each time. So
Wheeler and dealer, eh?
yeah, it's very
That's
lucky.
good when you can do that. Yeah.
There we go. I've just cleared Dave Galley, so I'm 4 seconds behind.
James Boardman's doing a good job. He's up 4 spots. But realistically, he's in second spot. Oh, no, the other one's Andrew Lister.
Our very own Brad Hayes is up 24 spots. Good on him.
Still has to do another pit.
Yeah, we'll still got another bit to go as well.
Yeah, but
Battle's
so does
going on.
everybody in the top 20
Yep.
by the look of that.
No.
Good.
Yeah, this is where Baz is on wets, and he's just
He's just struggling because once they're 3 seconds a lap when they're new, slower than a set of slicks. And that's on a
Yeah,
partly
that would
wet
be
track.
gut-wrenching, that. Stuck out on that track with wets.
And that would have been his second stop too, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
But the amount of time he'd be losing anyway, he would have been.
Better off going in. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sort of gives you more time to try and recover, doesn't it, if the sooner you fix it, but
Yeah.
what you actually
I mean,
do at the time, I don't know.
Yeah, I had my spotter say somebody was on wets, and I'd missed who it was.
This
I
might
could have got
be
away with
the-
having wets on at this point.
This might be the lap to watch on turn 1.
Keep promising this.
Yeah. Oh, I know what happened.
No, we're up the front.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, listen, right.
They haven't pitted these 3.
Yeah.
Well, they got their second one anyway.
So, as you can see, I think it's half a second quicker than these guys, thanks to the guys in front who haven't pitted.
Yeah, they were slowing this up a bit, but it's so hard. It's so hard to pass.
Yeah, you can't.
Even like I was like a second quicker, I reckon, at some laps that I could have done, but still couldn't get my pass.
Yeah.
So just you cover that racing line, and it's so hard.
And David Haynes from Simspace joined us.
Ooh.
How are you going, Dave?
Oh, good. I was mainly going to be a fly on the wall, but if you want to chat, I'd love to chat. Check how things are going in Split 3 with my my best friend Michael Korolev.
Yes, Mike's up there in second at the moment.
He's running a slightly off kilter strategy, but it's not a bad option. Oh, that was close, actually.
If he's listening, he'll kill me. But I just thought it'd be funny.
Thought he might be up at Bathurst.
He ought to be right now.
Wilco's
yeah,
been
I think he
polluting
is.
Wilco's been polluting all my stuff at the moment.
There's quite a few up there, isn't there?
Mm-hmm. But what is it? The
Yeah,
first
I just watched the top 10 shootout just before we went to air, and enjoyed that. It was good.
I think Neil Crompton's definitely had a meeting with Bathurst Regional Council, because I've heard him say, great work Bathurst Regional Council have done preparing these facilities, 7,000 campsites about 5 or 6 times. So I think he's pleased with the work Bathurst Regional Council have done, and there's 7,000 campsites.
Yeah. My wife said this morning something about a drinking game. She said, if anybody's going to have a drinking game, you should have to drink every time someone says 100%.
or risk versus reward.
Yeah.
Actually, I think John
even-
Van Ree had a drinking game for Bathurst. He didn't
Even,
put it out there.
Not much third curb, a lot of fourth curb through the inner loop for Mike Korolev there. Put some pressure on him. He's only got 1 car length to Lester Craig, and Andrew Listener pulls a couple car lengths on him there in this battle for the lead.
Don't start doing that. They'll sort of expect someone to commentate every week.
Professional.
Sounds like split 1.
Who invited the professionals in, eh?
No, you're more than
No,
welcome.
it's good. It's good to have.
Good.
I just needed to check that if I flexed that muscle, it would still work.
Hey Nathan, what were you thinking here? What was your thoughts here? Did you know
I
these
was-
guys needed to do it again or not?
Well, see, that's what I said. I looked at my JRT. I think all of them, Steve on my JRT had 2 stops.
Yep.
And I was guessing that they must have taken them in the first safety car, but I didn't know. So I was just planning to just try and work my way through, but I kept trying to show my nose to Steve and get close, but I was struggling. So I was pushing pretty hard, and then I was keeping an eye behind me as well, because I was like, if I get too focused on trying to pass Steve, then James will jump down the inside of me when I'm not watching. So,
Yep.
Well, apparently the hippo does
Here
a
we
lot
go.
more than shut its nose.
And about here, I had to change my undies almost.
Yeah, same here. Watch this. Watch this.
Oh!
Oh,
I mean, it's not the scariest thing that happened to me at that corner, but it was close.
Missed it by a Clark's rubber.
Oh, mate. I don't even think it was that much, mate. But
Carl,
as you can see, that 4-second gap is now a 1.5 seconds.
Yeah.
So the traffic helped you out, which is good
Oh.
for you.
Yeah, I reckon it was about half a second a lap quicker than you guys were because you were all sitting behind all the guys with the shop tyres. Oh, they weren't as bad as I thought they were, actually. Only Steve's got the really old tyres. Everybody else is sort of the same condition as we are. Okay.
Yeah.
Beloved
Oh,
Suzuki
there you go.
Jimny, one used cars sold. So I hope whoever bought that is very, very happy with the 2013 Suzuki Jimny 4x4 automatic with air conditioning.
What's that make it? Like 5 horsepower with the auto and the air conditioning?
Well, it's Suzuki's finest naturally aspirated 1.3 litre 4-cylinder. So,
Is this the four-wheel drive version?
yeah.
Yeah,
They're pretty good little cars, aren't they?
They're pretty good little cars. It's just-
Off-road, they're little guns.
Yeah,
Yeah,
off-road
they
they are, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Once you turn the aircon on, it goes down to 3.
that's going to say, you put the air. I didn't even think they even came with aircon except for the window. Slow it down too much.
Well, we ran it as the car of the week in the top split broadcast, and then it sold. So I think my commission check will arrive soon.
And I reckon Crosby's paying you.
But the four-wheel drive,
Good luck with that.
the four-wheel drive version is selling for a fortune now because everyone that's touring like to drag them along on a bus so they can the Winnebagos so they can go off road and they get to a spot. So they're actually they're worth quite a lot.
Every time you see a car being flat towed behind a big camper, it's always a Jimny or a Vitara.
Yeah.
But they don't do the 4-wheel drive Vitaras anymore. I think they're all 2-wheel drive now, aren't they?
No, they stopped the four-wheel driving in the Suzuki and everything now. It's just it's not a big enough seller to keep running them to do it. So all the old ones will keep going up in price.
Well, I know they've stopped selling the new Jimny at the moment.
The stop sale on the 5 doors is over.
Oh, is it? Okay.
I was following that so closely, you know.
But you never know. If you go to M1 used cars, you might find a bargain one sitting in the car park.
In the car park, not in the car yard?
Oh, the car yard, car park. If it's in the car park, no doubt it's one of the guys driving it around. Free. Then if they want to be true salesmen, they'll sell anything. Even
I like to look price high to low, and I noticed that since yesterday, the 200 series Land Cruiser has sold. So it's getting towards, bloody Stradbroke Island season.
Gee, that'd be 100 grand, wouldn't it?
150.
Oh,
Yeah. And probably some extra change.
Oh, then you have to set it up. Steve's doing an awesome job at the front here with Koloff, doing a great job.
You're on the back now, Roy. Just on James.
Yep, just got to the back. I think Phil and James had a little fight, and that's what allowed me to just drop onto the back. But I was also very key that I couldn't fight too much. I needed to just keep with you guys until these guys pitted, and then go from there.
So can we see Brody Kostecki joining this league in 13 years?
no.
No, because it'll be under 50s by then. I said that when Madison gets 40 as well.
So like the opposite of scope creep.
Yeah.
Don't need any more
He's done
quick
the last
drivers.
couple of tops rounds, hasn't he?
Very successfully, yeah.
Yeah,
I think he
yeah,
might be
wait.
pretty good.
Yeah, just
Do you
slightly.
think? Do you think?
Just a bit.
I have some inklings, a couple of data points that suggest.
When I first started iRacing and I was rolling around in the MX-5, I used to come across him in MX-5s all the time.
I've got
That was before he was a supercar champion.
I've got a 1-0 winning record against Lando Norris on iRacing
But that's
Oh,
there you go.
nice.
It's brilliant.
from many years ago in Porsche Cup. Similar stuff.
I was going to
before-
say,
when he was like an F3 driver or something.
is
Did
that
you
'cause Zach Brown
did you
wasn't-
frame the certificate?
Oh, when yes, and I'll put it next to a framed picture of Oscar.
Yeah, obviously Zach Brown wasn't doing papaya rules for that race. That's the only reason you beat him.
David, bad launch from Lando. Can you please let him know?
It's getting a bit messy, isn't it?
Here we go. Oh, having a look.
So how much throttle lift through turn 3 here, left-hander in the S's?
Just slight.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's like you're just trying to make sure you're on that line where you get back to full throttle early, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think like in qualifying, you're trying to it's just like a 10% lift. You're just giving it just a little bit.
I
Just
did
right
notice-
at the bottom.
Yeah, when you're right behind somebody, but when you come out of the top of the S's there, if you haven't quite got it lined up, you slide almost out to the fence as you're coming up the straight. Because there's one point during this that I did that.
One point, I think I don't know how many
Yeah.
times I did do it.
I did it quite a few times this part of the race. I was trying to keep up and trying to catch people.
So he's at the end of this lap or the next lap?
What?
Next lap.
So, okay, so what did...
Mark Howard up 17 spots, doing a great job. You've got away from the pack there, Roy.
Yep, I got back to these guys, so that was get myself back in the game basically.
What did everyone think about like the unrestricted fuel tank critical laps so early?
It's good.
Yeah, I thought it was a good. Yeah, it didn't work out for
Yeah.
me, but yeah, it was good.
Korolov's in.
Yeah, that gave me a fright because he didn't give a warning that he was going in.
Yeah,
So I was very close to cleaning him up.
Oh,
and then
jeez.
watch this.
Wasn't. Oh,
I thought I was going to be a chance there as well.
aggressive move, but well done.
Yeah, the 100% gave me a chance to come back after the first lap incident.
I don't mind the 100% when we've got a 300k race. And I mean, look, you know, last season I would have said, well, it doesn't matter because
Oh,
Good slide.
that was a good save, wasn't it?
it was a good
Two
save.
for one. Was it 2 for 1 for me?
Oh,
I-
it's James.
Was that?
He's on a controller as well, isn't he,
Yeah.
James?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Controller motorsport.
Also, just so easy to get to full opposite lock then. No hand over hand.
No, that's
Shuffle
true.
the wheel. Have you seen that the demo of NASCAR 25 has the iRacing DRS boards here at Watkins Glen at the top of the S's?
Does it? I haven't seen that yet.
It's interesting that like it's rendered in a different engine and it's rendered differently, but it's very clearly iRacing scan and iRacing's art of
Yeah.
the tracks.
All right, here we go. Just a bit early, are we?
Yeah, something's happening. David Dunder is dropping.
Oh,
There we go.
safety car.
Yep, safety car. Yep, David.
Do we know why?
Yeah,
David.
David.
I'm
David.
not sure why we got a safety car, but
Um,
Bruce is such an
Nah.
experienced safety car driver. I thought we'd watch him.
yeah.
Go on,
It
Bruce.
was a super
flying
late
out
call
of there.
for this. It was a super late call.
Oh, that's an off track. You
He's
have to
having
go
it.
and do a pit lane
So-
drive.
He's having a bit of fun.
Oh,
Oh, didn't he come second in
So
the
Yeah.
The
So at
support?
this point, you'd
and then
escape.
he almost takes out
Oh.
Steve and me.
Oh,
All the brakes just going, oh my god.
About half of us called him into race control.
you didn't
that
do a
has-
drive through?
So is it because the safety car was sitting in pit lane that it just got like stone cold tires or something? Just sitting?
Something
Yeah, I
about this
reckon.
place in the safety car. I can remember Rob Baxter taking the safety car out big time.
Yeah.
Here.
Quite Luke Holland at Sunset at Sebring, but you know.
yeah. Yeah, not as good as, yeah.
Well done, Bruce.
Yes, there were some choice words I think we all had going under our little helmets at that particular point in time too.
It would have been interesting if you took the leader out, wouldn't it? It would have been very heated.
Well, we
So-
had
Yeah,
it.
well,
I was
We-
shocked here that Steve didn't pit. Like I was like, oh, I would have thought he would have pitted. It would have been. I know it was a super late call. Like he really would have had no time to come in either.
So,
it felt like we were in the second last corner when they called it.
so why did they call it? Do you know?
Yeah, it was Dave.
David.
Dave Daddle. So I
Yeah.
think he's just up here. I stopped on the track, but he
Yep.
toes just before we get to him.
Yeah.
So did he have a blown engine or hit the wall?
Yeah,
Or did
I think he blew the engine into this
That third
or the hairpin. Yeah, this like little hairpin.
Okay.
The toe. And the toe.
That'd have been good because he was doing really well.
He was. Do you ever remember Matigi in the Gen 2 Zippy?
There we
There
go.
it is.
The
There he is.
racetrack.
Yeah, and the safety car come out and we all crashed.
Yes, in the New Zealand one.
No, it was in Vets.
In
Oh, okay.
Vets last year.
Yes,
Stacey
yes.
was leading that one.
Yep.
There's a huge pile up at the bottom.
Yes, because he came out while we was all at full speed, nowhere to go. And then the one at Long Beach where he parked at the end of the pit lane. And everyone was getting black flags for crossing the line. So he decided to move forward a little bit and then everyone ran into him and he was crab walking all the way around the track.
Well, safety car is going to make it interesting. Lap 29 or 37 brings the field right up.
Good thing is it cooled the tyres
Yes.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they came back
And-
really well.
So
Number of
we've
times
got-
I've seen fastest lap of the race
My-
be set on the
My
restart. lap
tyres
from
were
a
nice
safety
and
car.
cold by now.
So we've got Steve Vella still got to do another pit.
Yep.
And Brad Hayes obviously has to do another pit.
Yep.
Who else in that lead?
It was a Joel as well. Didn't him and Brad weren't they running the
I
same?
don't know.
No,
No,
they came in
Joel-
lap 8.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
no,
both
that's
come
right.
in, yep.
That's right. He came in with Phil. Yes.
Because Colliff's come in. And Listeners obviously had that accident, so he's probably come in. So yeah, that'd be the only two would be Steve and Brad Hayes.
Faz came in, changed his tyres.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be horrible if it started raining?
No, actually it wouldn't have been because I would have had to heard it in Discord.
Imagine how upset he would have got if it started raining then.
Bruce
Hey,
McLeod,
Bruce.
Oh, here he is.
safety car driver extraordinaire.
I just thought I'd check because another question was asked, I think, by David. Yes, very cold tyres. Also doing 180 k's down pit lane. It's not really designed to be done.
Yeah,
I
as
think
I
he's
said, it
still
was a
going
late
quite
call.
quick down.
Yeah.
So it wasn't deliberate.
Sure. Just trying to get down the lane as fast as possible to get in front of the leader. This is what the problem was.
Folks will know that the pit lane speed limit's changed from 72 to 64 kilometres an hour at Watkins Glen with this update for some reason.
Yeah, doesn't matter when you got a button push to cancel a penalty. And to be fair, when I went back to the supercars after I had run race control for a couple of seasons, I did have unsafety car written across the back of my wing, so I'll probably have to add that back on.
Do you drive the McLaren in the sports, Bruce, or a different car?
It depends. Depends on the track.
Depends. Okay, right.
Depends on the car of the week.
He
You don't
picks
have
the
to. You don't
OP car
have
every week.
to pick and stick for that series.
No, what was interesting though, the one race I did also crash was really McLaren at
Maybe
really
you want to
wanna
change
do
the safety car.
MX-5 maybe?
No, I was thinking of the Mission R because at least it wouldn't blow up. You might run the battery flat, but
Yeah, I wouldn't want to give RS more sales of that car unnecessary. I wouldn't do it to people.
Bet someone's done the BP Pulse safety car livery for it already, though.
No, of course. It's weird that car because you don't get the engine sound around gears. It's just hardly hard to track the speed. Anyway, Billy, to get back to the racing, I just thought I would just jump in and answer Dave's question.
So I see Craig Healy made the mistake of not keeping that paint scheme from last week, and hence he's not quite up the field as far as he was last week.
And also, yes, one thing, I did give the safety car a penalty for that.
Did you pass it on to Roy?
Could I pass it on to Roy? Look, I've always said, I've never done right open bribes. Yes, on lap 29, the safety car, unsafe pit exit in front of field, careless no impact. So that's just a warning for the safety car driver.
Only a warning.
Yeah,
I think the rejoin needed looking at as well.
yeah, probably.
Yep.
Hey, were you in chat with the boys?
Oh yeah. I've
what?
got race control in my ear going, go, 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 go. You're like, get out there in my ear. So,
Yeah, no, I was actually asking Roy, were you in chat with
Hey, with Craig.
With Craig?
Yeah, I was. So him and I were very quiet towards the end of the race because he was obviously in his group with you. And I was in my battle group up the front.
Good move there, Mark.
Yeah, it's nice.
Good, amazing what you get out of a good sort of break there.
And it's a good setup.
Actually, what do we think of next week with a bit more temperature?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed that,
I
I
jumped
think.
at a practice session yesterday and wondered why it was sunset. It was all, golden.
But it shouldn't be too bad. If it comes sunset, you're starting to lose track temp. So it shouldn't be that bad. I don't think you'll see it that much.
It was about 30 when I jumped on this morning.
The wind will play havoc.
It would be slippery. I didn't like turning.
Wonder if Steve knows that he has to do another stop.
He actually asked during the race,
Yes.
and he was provided with the answer of,
Read your regs.
yeah, JVR puts regs out, read them. But
I was second guessing here. I'm like, maybe my JRT's wrong. Maybe I just got to get past him. That's all I could think.
Well, see, I would sit
Just
there
in
going,
case.
I'm 90% sure there's no way he could have jumped us.
Whoa.
Yeah, I was,
Yeah, but the fact is that, I mean, he's racing along enough to know that he can pit in the first lap under safety car, but it's not counted.
Yeah, that's right.
he was driving really well. He was driving well here though as well.
Oh,
So like,
Nathan's passed him.
you missed it.
Yeah.
Turn one, I went down the inside, and I just
And then he
missed my
ran.
brake marker and ran wide on turn one, and he got back on the inside, undercut me again. So I just outbraked myself.
I must admit,
He
I
was
just
doing
sitting
well.
here- Yeah, I must admit, I was just sitting here going, you can keep trying to pass him, but you don't need to. And if you do, maybe I'll pick up a spot.
Yeah, well, I just didn't know. I was like, I'm in second. I got a chance for the P1. I didn't know what the situation was, so I just was trying to find a way past.
And the car looks good.
Yeah.
See,
You'll
I think
tick a box that says you've read the rules. So
Yeah,
that implies that you've read the rules.
because he
Yeah,
thinks that
and I
it's
sort of
lap two.
agreed with that, with race control telling him that, to read the rules
But he didn't-
basically.
yeah, I
Because I mean, otherwise there's no penalty for not reading them, is there? If you
right.
Yeah.
can just ask halfway through the race.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I sort of agreed with that.
Yeah, it's not up to race control to read the regs for you.
No, I think it's because he thinks he pitted on lap 2, but not realising that it has to be a full green lap.
Yeah, that's.
But I
You're
think
right, it was the-
but I think he actually said to race control, is it one compulsory stop this race or two?
Yes, that's sort of what I heard. I think from.
Yeah, he
even
asked. So he did. I went back through the iRacing lap by lap afterwards, and he pitted on lap 11, I think it was. He didn't pit on lap 2.
Yep. No,
So
but
he'd only pitted once.
but he pitted lap 1 or 2.
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't. No.
Oh, didn't he?
Didn't
No.
he?
No, just on lap 11.
As
So we
the
just
person
watched.
that went through every single car and checked their stops, I can tell you he didn't pit lap 1.
But he's one of
Or
the
lap
ones
2
that-
or lap 3.
Yeah.
He did it after the safety car, first safety car was in. He did 1 CPS, not 0.
Yeah.
He was driving pretty well here. I was trying to put pressure on, trying to get him to make a mistake, and he was hitting his marks, and I just couldn't get through.
Yeah, I was behind him earlier in the race, and he was driving well.
He's got a young.
I looked at who was in front of me and went, I don't need to push. I can just sit here in fourth.
Because he's a part of the Renards crew, isn't he?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
Phoenix. So
Has been for a long time too. That league I was talking about earlier on, we were all involved in that back then.
Brad Hayes in ninth here. He's up 25. Has he done 2 stops?
No,
He's got stuff to go as well.
he stopped in lap 1 as well.
Mark Howard's up 21, and it's pretty good.
Will Munro just passed Daryl Callahan.
Yeah.
So has Mark. Mark's another one that I'd question because he stopped on lap 12.
Which wasn't the safety car, was it? That was 15.
No, 15's the safety car because that's why so many of us are 15. Oh.
There was 4 drivers that pitted on the first 2 laps.
And I was one of them. Brad Hayes was another. Listener was another. And
How many
Carl-
stops did you do, Zippy? Was it 7? I lost count.
Well, like I said, I got to the bus stop and I just pulled the car over. And, no, I limped back to pit. I'd used my safety, my fast repair on lap 1. And after that smash with Shep, which he has apologised. He sent me a lovely message saying, "Take that, you prick." So
And next time it'll be worse. Because last time he said to me, next time it'll be worse.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind. So yeah, that's why I'm always very careful around him now.
he said to me, "You're lucky I'm in Tasmania. Or I'll just do it on your normal streets."
Justin Woods had a nice quiet run.
Yep, just sitting there.
Yeah, just sat there and hasn't had much screen time or gotten himself in trouble by the looks of it.
Will's doing well, up 11.
Yeah, he's having a great season so far. Like I said before this race, he was in 6th. So yeah, it's just proof in the pudding.
I
This
wasn't here
gets
this
a
week.
little willing down the back end here in the last lap. This is quite a gaggle.
Mr. Korolev would have some pretty good tyres here.
Yep. Yeah. He's 12 laps newer than everybody else around him, so make it nice and easy to cut through the field. Oh, directly here, somebody
I'm going to get a bit loose here.
and somebody then has a big go at somebody on this lap, I think, as well.
Yeah, if you slicked on Phil or me, I have a brown undies moment coming up. Yeah.
I feel like there was just cars everywhere.
Ooh.
Oop. Didn't quite catch it, but I just straight lined almost the beginning of the bus stop. And then I was all loose here.
A lot of pressure on you.
It's everyone trying to pass everybody here.
Second to last lap.
Oops, someone's off.
Yes, that's right. Justin spun behind me. I remember.
Oh,
Oh,
I spoke too soon, didn't I?
Yeah, I forgot about that. I just remember seeing he was close to me, and next thing I just saw him going sideways, and I went, "That's it. I've got a nice little gap now. I'm fine."
he didn't lose too many spots though, and
Nah.
a couple.
That's good. I thought he was in the wall, like, 'cause it's so easy to be in the wall from that.
Yeah.
Gonna start the last lap. Poor Steve.
Yep. Last chance to hit.
You usually get this. You get this nearly once a season, don't you?
And Brad
Somebody-
didn't go in. Brad didn't go in either. So you're pushing as hard to try to get past Steve.
Yeah, I'm still going hard here. I'm like, if I get to the end and I've miscalculated and he has done 2 stops, then I'll kick myself for not having a crack.
Can I do the last couple of corners?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it. I was going to ask you to actually.
Oh, I'm
That
ready.
sounds
I've got my
fun,
big run up ready.
Call it in for me.
There's a question mark over his strategy. Steve Vella, has he cleared the requirement of the 2 compulsory stops? If he hasn't, Nathan Favreau is in the best seat right now, but James Boardman is alongside him, heading up, out of the boot, back onto the cup layout, tyre smoke in the air. Phil Manuel, Roy Clark watching on. It's split 3 of V8 vets from Watkins Glen. Who's going to take the checkered flag, stand on the top step of the podium at this racetrack that's definitely in New York and other places? He's only done 1 pit stop. I don't think it's going to stand for Steve Vella here. Nathan Favreau has his Chevrolet Camaro in prime position to take the race win.
Bravo. Well done.
Well done.
Awesome.
Well done. Yeah, great stuff.
What was that? The 5 of us across the line and about a second between all 5 of us.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, crack it
okay.
again.
Oh, I cracked it.
No, that wasn't a soundboard.
No, well, yeah, it wasn't Luke. So is it confirmed? It's obviously been confirmed or not?
No, not yet. I'm still waiting, but we're
haven't seen any penalty
No.
sheets come out yet. So
Just going based off what Bruce said earlier.
But potentially, potentially Steve and Brad could be. Is it DQ'd or is it rear of the field?
be
think it's
DQ'd.
DQ'd.
I think I read. I did actually go to the trouble of going and digging out the rules because it wasn't covered in the sup regs, and obviously if it's not covered in the sup regs, you revert to the season's regulations, and it clearly says in there that everyone does 2 pit stops. But yeah, every now and then we get one like tonight where it's possible to do it on 1, but the rules say you got to do 2.
So that
yeah.
potentially means that Phil and Joel in their first race together in their new team could have had 2 cars in the top 10. Well done, boys.
Well
Yeah.
done.
Yeah. And I came straight around the corner, and because that Brad and I, when we touched, didn't give me an X, I realised I was on 0X, so I pulled up very quickly and went, I'll take a perfect race.
Well, what's happening to
Yeah, why
Korolev?
wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Orloff got caught up with Wayne Shepherd, and then I got caught up with Mike in this last corner because he was really damaged. That's why I'm losing spots right there.
So while we're all here, what are we thinking for car of the day?
Car of the day or driver?
Car.
Well, it's car of the day this season.
Okay.
Car of the day for the driver goes to the driver.
What about James? Like,
Up
he's
7.
up to 7 spots.
7.
Like, it's a pretty good job in a track that you can't pass. I mean, look at the
Well,
rest of us.
He'll
The
be up
rest of us
8.
didn't pass- The rest of us didn't pass anyone.
Yeah, go James.
Yeah. Okay, I agree.
Yeah,
Special mention, where did Dunny end up?
Yeah, Dunny's 22 spots up in 15th.
But I
Yeah.
don't think Dunny should have started that far back. So it's
No.
yeah. So yeah,
and Mark
Boardman
Howard
up,
too.
yeah, Mark Howard, but James Boardman up 7 spots in a at the front is an awesome effort.
It's the same logic we go through where it's like, if you're a driver who should be able to qualify in the top 10 and you don't, you shouldn't get driver of the day for qualifying 30th and driving back into the top 10 where you always should have been.
Yeah.
But we can't do the podium. Obviously, Nathan, you would have got first or second. So, well done. You want a special mention, or are we just going to do the driver of the day, Boardman? Well done.
Yep. Well done to James on driver of the day.
Yeah.
And for me, just thank the M1 boys, the M1 race team for helping out, and you guys for broadcasting, and the team and the admin for putting on vets. So thank you.
Nicely said.
Roy?
I didn't get a place, mate.
You did.
Yeah,
fourth. Fourth is not a celebration. I think I may have the lead, but that's about it.
Yes, you definitely will have now. Yeah. Well, obviously, Phil and would like to thank his new team, and obviously he'd love to thank the boys at AJR for guiding them to where they are now.
Yeah.
Everything you taught them both. I have to shout out for you guys.
I knew you'd spin it around somehow, Zippy.
It's not just me getting the spins.
Safety car did too.
Off to Algarve next week.
Yep.
Maybe Bruce
should have got anybody.
Maybe Bruce should have got car of the day.
Yeah.
But pure entertainment.
Yeah, and scaring all of us to death, I'll tell you. Has anyone done any laps of Algarve?
No.
Yeah, I've done a few. I'm liking it even less than I did last time we were there.
A little bit slippery.
Well, because the weather's pretty similar in strength of field for the Aussie servers, the vet setup should run pretty well in there as well. I know a few of the guys were running it on the weekend.
I have to look it all up, and find out more about it and see what the local bird life is over there.
The local beverage is Guarana Antarctica.
They might have roadrunners.
I have roadrunners. Yeah.
So, we're just going to call that the provisional results tonight because I'm not sure where it's all going to land.
Yeah, I just had a look. It's not updated at this particular point. So.
No.
Yeah, you would have had a look to see if your name's in front, eh, Roy?
Well, I'm just having a look at all the names that are near me, and the only one who's near me who did any good is James Baldwin. So, everybody else who's near me in points, I think Pete Vermeer's the next best, and he's behind me. So
yeah,
just so the other drivers are split 3, we're going to let Roy win a couple, so we can get rid of him out of split 3.
Yeah, that's it. And also, once again, I'd like to Daniel Schaefer, congratulations for his 50th race, and well done for reaching 50.
Yeah, well done, mate.
Well done.
All right. Well, I'd like to thank all you guys for jumping in and giving me a hand and making it interesting, putting up with the soundboard noises and all that sort of thing. And enjoy your Bathurst Day tomorrow.
And if you haven't had enough racing, tune in to Split 2 with the amazing Hamish Munro and the delightful Brett Fisher.
Delightful.
Brett Fisher.
I
was going to say delicious.
Now you're starting to sound like Gunther.
That's a train.
Righto, guys. I think we will call it there before anyone says anything more.
And we'll see you all next week.
Yes.
Yep. See you in Algarve.
Cheers.